Sorry. All right. Welcome back to the fourth episode of the NA podcast with Nick and Andrea. How you going? And how are you going?
How are you going? How are you going?
I'm good. How are you going?
I'm good. How are you
How
going?
you go?
Are you good?
Yes.
What about?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
That's good.
Let's kick it off, bro.
Let's kick it off. Look, first things first, just a bit of obviously housekeeping. I think it's really important to bring up what happened last week. I don't know, this week's obviously been a really big week of, and I know I said this on the last episode, but been a really big week of reflection, going over my mistakes. Damn it.
It's not funny. It's really bad.
It's really bad. I'm sorry. It's really bad. All right. Yeah, going over my mistakes. Obviously, you know, not only as obviously co-host of an internationally acclaimed podcast, but okay, but also as a person.
Yep.
I think that's really important. I think now's a better time than any to be obviously be self-reflective, and I think it's really important to always evaluate yourself and understand the things that you've done wrong, and take ownership for them.
Yes.
And that's what we want to do today. So
we're addressing it right here, right now.
Because I don't think there's any point. There's no point in running away from it. It's been said. It's been done.
We can't change the past. We can't. It's something that's just been. It happened.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Give me your hand.
Yeah. It's here.
Okay. It's a bit sweaty, but right now.
It's so sweaty.
I think Nick's a little bit nervous. So I think what we
real paranoid.
Yeah, we need to just speak about just drifting off into your own little world sometimes can be harmful.
Yeah. And I'm just sick of fucking making promises that we just can't keep, you know? And we're trying to do our best for you guys, obviously the fans. This is so hard.
Yeah, it's hard. It's okay.
It's really hard.
You can do it.
I'm just sorry, you know?
Me too. I'm really sorry as well. We've both really fucked up this time.
Yeah. And, you tell them.
We're vibe readers. We're trying to read the vibe here, and we just got it so wrong.
So wrong. We got too high.
We got so fucking high.
All right. Okay, so last week, obviously we're meant to, well, your best friend, made a couple little sneaky little treats, some little sneaky brownies. And then I was 13. That's cool. He decided to drop some off. Thank you very much. Thou shalt not be named, because obviously legal, whatever. And yeah, we thought, what better way? Let's pull a full Joey Diaz. Let's pull a Joe Rogan, and let's have a couple little nibs, couple little nibbles.
It was more.
Let's do a
couple
podcast.
Little nibbles. It was a couple mouthfuls.
Yeah, but the
thing
thing
is,
is,
for you it was a couple of actual brownies. Where for me it was a couple of mouthfuls.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, because like the fucking stupid thing is that me, but also the fact that we did everything that you're not supposed to do. I did everything I wasn't supposed to do when eating edibles. I guess because, I don't know, like it's been years since I've even seen marijuana, let alone eaten it or smoked it or whatever. And, you know, obviously we had like an amount that we thought was fine. And Jimmy said it would be good as well.
Yep.
And we're like, yeah, sweet.
Just
and
went for
so
it.
went for it, and we're like, cool, we'll give it a couple hours. During that time, I set up the podcast, whatever. And when I was setting up the camera, we actually have it routed through Sony's remote system so we can actually see ourselves. And I was like, oh yeah, cool, looks kind of good, but I don't think I can really see very well right now, so I'm not too sure. Anyway, set up the lights, whatever. And what happened with you first off?
Like initially, like my when it like
Actually, yeah, kicked in.
yeah. So, oof. I ate the brownie and I started thinking. I started I started feeling tingly within like 15 minutes. And I was like, surely not. So I just assumed that I needed to shit because my butthole started tingling like hardcore, like when you need to poo. You know how it goes like, it started doing that. So that's when I said to you, I'm just going to go poo. And I sat in there for I don't even know how long and nothing came out. Like nothing came out at all. And then I was like, oh, okay, I think it's hitting me already.
Yeah.
And then once I came out, I sat on the couch and I think I said to you, no, you asked me if I was okay. And I was like, no. And then I curled up into a ball and like died for 20 minutes, maybe a bit longer. I don't remember. But I was just like, I was going through it, bros.
Yeah, you were really going through it.
I was going through it. I was curled up into a ball. I was shivering, but it was like, I was cold, but I wasn't cold. My muscles were twitching hardcore, and I thought that I might have been dying. And I had to tell myself that it was all going to be over soon. And I'm not dying. I had to tell myself over and over again that everything's going to be fine. It will wear off soon. It's fine. And I hated every second of that. Well, like the build up, I hated every second of that. It was next level. So yeah, I was like dead for 20 minutes with my eyes shut, curled up into a ball, shivering.
Yeah.
That's it in a nutshell.
It was like really worrying because like I obviously, well, I've never seen that before.
Drugs do weird things to me.
Yeah.
My body doesn't like them.
Yeah, weird how that works out.
Yeah.
It's like being like, yeah, I drank a bottle of vodka and then I fucking threw up, but I have no idea why. It's like, yeah, no shit. That'll happen.
You just said that you've never seen that happen before.
I never seen that happen before. That was weird. Yeah. But I was worried, but then I was also like, it's just like weed. You'll be all right. Just you're too high. But yeah, I've never seen shivering. But yeah, then obviously you were like, oh, like, are you feeling it? And I was like, nah, not, I mean, yeah, a little bit, but like nothing crazy. And then you're like, oh, we'll go do more. Obviously my sense of judgment was off because
I said to have half of what we had. So
Yeah.
like the piece that we had was
like a little bit
yeah,
smaller
it was
than the size of my
it was
palm.
probably yeah, no, it would have been like that, like the hole in my hands right
Yeah.
now. Can you see it?
Is it focusing?
Is that fog? Anyway, yeah, it was probably only that big. I told you to have half of that. So what did you do?
Well, I thought I had half, but no, I had full one.
He had a full brownie.
Again,
so he had a whole brownie and a half. I only had half and I was shivering and like basically shitting my own pants.
Yep.
Where you had one whole brownie and a half.
Yeah.
So what happened next?
Well, what happened next was that you were like, all right, I'm good now. Let's go to the podcast. I was like, fuck yeah, let's go do it. It's all set up, so like it should be sweet. And so we get down and we sit down and we start doing the podcast and we roll.
It was all going great, right? We were all talking, we were conversing, and then
okay. What we're going to do, just to preface this, you will see the podcast because we did record it. It's obviously all videoed, just like all the podcasts are. You will see it at the end of this podcast. It will fade to black, and then it will fade into what should be episode 4 will be. But, yeah, what happened was that we sat down, chucked the lights on, and I immediately started to panic.
Loud noises.
That's the thing. I'm pretty sure I could hear the lights they were way too bright. It's like there's 2 suns in this room, and I got really scared, and I didn't know how to tell you that because I thought you hated me.
And I didn't hate him at all. I didn't give a shit. I'm just in here like,
yeah.
oh man. I couldn't keep my fucking eyes open.
Yeah.
I was stinging so much.
Oh yeah. But yeah, and then and I could feel myself. You know when you like hit like if you like squish a spider and then go. That's how I felt. That's what I felt like I was doing. I was just sort of like reclusing back into myself, and I was like, I'm just. If I don't say anything, if I don't move, maybe everything will stop being scary. And weirdly enough, it didn't. It got more scary because then you're like, "What? Do you not have anything to talk to me about?" And I was like,
butthole inverts.
Yeah, just anyway.
Comes out of your mouth.
Yeah. So it felt like a lot longer. Like I was sure we were recording for maybe half but it's 8 minutes.
Really? It felt like it was like 20 minutes or so.
It's 8 minutes.
Okay, that's good. That's fine.
But yeah, that episode will be at the end of this episode.
Yeah, big write-off.
The episode is... they're calling it an episode. It's pretty loose, but...
Yeah. We'll just call it a snippet.
Yeah. But then the rest of it...
not even a snippet.
Because then you're like, oh, you don't want to do this? And I'm like, I do want to do it, but I just don't know if I can. But then we it was funny because then we turned off the camera and stuff, turned the lights off, and then it was fine again. Like, I don't know if it was just the thought of having to...
You got stage fright.
For sure. That's just all it's going to be. It's just like that little bit of extra pressure where it's like, this is fine. Like, I don't feel any pressure or any different anyway. But yeah, it's so weird. Yeah.
It's funny.
Really funny.
But then for the rest of the night, we just curled up on the couch and we watched telly.
Yeah.
And I remember we were watching Eddie Burback. Is that his name?
Yeah, Eddie Burback, yeah.
And I remember...
Because I'm watching him review old movies.
No, but listen to this. I don't think... You were like, what? When I said it? So we were watching it and he was saying some funny shit, just like one after the other. And I was laughing and I literally just like in my head, I was like, he's talking to me. I thought he was having a conversation with me. And so like I was laughing and I was like, stop. And you went, what? And I was like, oh no.
Stop it, Eddie.
I was like, stop. So fucking weird. I literally in my head thought that it was like he was having having a conversation with me. Oh man. That's so funny.
That's so funny.
It's so fucking stupid.
Stop.
But that's like the last thing I remember. And then we passed out on the couch.
Yeah, I fell asleep on our couch and we woke up at...
It was like 2 a.m. Yeah.
Then we got up, brushed our teeth, had a shower and went to bed.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was it.
So like all in all, aside from like that where it hit, that was the worst part. And it would have lasted like what, 10, 15 minutes? Maybe a bit longer, but I don't know. Like the hardcore feeling fucking sucked, but the rest of it was awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was good fun. I couldn't get over how just scared I was. I've never experienced anything like that.
Yeah, it was
that was wild.
It's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, that's why there was... Well, A, why we're late for an episode, and B, why we... Jesus, I fucking hate these stands.
I literally keep hitting the table, and it's like...
It's because of these springs. It sounds like
an explosion.
Yeah, it's because of these springs.
Oh, it's okay, we'll get
getting new arms. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So that's why we're late posting an episode. I would say there might be an episode next week, but I think it might be a bit hard because it's my birthday weekend. My mum's coming. Oh my god,
mom's gonna be here, so we cannot. What? Oh my god, we should have her on it. Oh my god, we're doing it. We're doing a birthday podcast for Nick, and we're gonna have Mum and Ned on.
Do you reckon she would?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just wonder what we would talk about.
Oh, we could ask her. We could ask her gross, like medical stuff to like find out her answers.
That's a good idea. Send in your questions.
yes. Okay. If you guys have medical questions that you've wanted answered
She's
from
a nurse.
someone...
Let's just clarify that his mum's a nurse, a qualified nurse with a
Been
wealth
in-
of experience.
Been in the fucking biz forever and a day. She started her nursing training when she was 16 and she hasn't stopped. Well,
She hasn't started.
she hasn't stopped training. She's not qualified anyway. She's still in nursing school. No, she's been on like internationally recognized research projects and stuff like that too. So she is a very, very smart woman.
Very good at her job.
Absolutely. So if you have any medical questions, send them our way and I'll pitch it to her. And if she says yes, that could be a really funny episode.
I'm gonna put the call out on Twitter as well.
That's a really good idea. Okay, yeah. And we'll cool. I think she would.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I reckon she would.
That would be funny. I think that would be really funny.
Yeah, give her some vino.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Anyway.
But yeah, that's basically that's all we had to say about that. We're sorry that we didn't. I'm genuinely sorry. I felt really bad. Yeah. I just couldn't do it. I physically couldn't do it.
I literally could. I didn't care at all. I was like, you know what? I'm just happy. Right? I'm so stoked.
Dude, life's fucking sick.
Literally, I was seeing rainbows and shit. Like the lights had like that rainbow halo around them.
Right.
So I'm just like, where like my face probably was like to you, but I felt like I was like.
I don't remember even talking about anything on the podcast. That's the thing. Like we scrubbed through the episode tonight just because we haven't looked or listened to it until now, and we scrubbed through it and we were talking. I don't remember that.
We had some kind of conversation, but I don't remember what it was either.
Yeah, probably dog shit, but still.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Speaking of dogs.
Oh yeah, we wanted to just mention like how wild it is that if you're like, especially nowadays with how sort of. Actually, don't you think it's wild? Sorry, we will circle back to it. But don't you think it's crazy how late people are having kids now? Like and obviously, because you look at like dogs, the whole point is that like how dogs now are like kids, and like how they are just like our dogs especially are like having fucking toddlers.
Absolutely,
dude. This afternoon, holy shit.
They just, once one starts, so does the other. And I don't know how I have any hair left. And
Taz is scared of the dishwasher. So if the dishwasher's on, he just barks at it.
Do you ever want to punch a dog in the head?
Or just throw it.
Like, I fucking love that dog with my entire heart and soul. I've had him since he was like, I want to say 8 weeks, but I feel like he was younger than that. I've had him since he was a tiny puppy. He's been my little friggin' bestie ever since I've had him. And yeah, I want him dead sometimes. It's just I want to rip his fucking throat out. He's got the most irritating bark on the fucking planet.
Goes right through you.
It does, and you're like, oh my god, it makes me instantly mad.
Well, the same as like, and even like Sadie's little like hello howl is like so cute, and it's like makes me so happy.
But she just goes overboard.
She wouldn't stop today.
Oh my god, and it's so loud.
So loud. She just kept going.
And just these two, we say that they're like toddlers because they what's the word I'm fucking looking for here? Ah! Now I've got fucking stage fright. Do you hate me?
No. No. Do you want to do this anymore? No. We can stop.
No, they get into mischief. They both get into mischief together. So I don't know who eggs who on, but both of them together.
I think it's a very even playing field.
They're just a handful together at all times. Yeah. If they're not fucking barking at something or going while playing, they're fighting over something. Like they argue all the time, or they play too rough and then one gets hurt and starts crying and comes running to mummy.
Or like you're having a cuddle or giving like one a pat and the other one gets jealous.
Oh my god. Sadie, namely.
Especially Sadie. And
She's
because
a big
she's big.
dog. So you'll have Taz and he's all tiny and cute and fluffy and you're like, oh my God, I love you so much. She'll come over and she'll just smack him in the head. She just punches him. She punches him in the fucking head. And then she'll flop her entire fucking 50-kilo body on top of you. Oh my God. I need a holiday.
Just away from these dogs.
Honestly, like we can't even use our fucking clothesline because Sadie thinks that our clothes are toys.
And also, don't give us the bullshit of she's bored because she's fucking not.
She's not.
She gets walked all the time, at least once a day. They get treats galore, toys galore. She's just a shithead. Don't give me that she's bored.
She's a puppy. That's what it is. But
I love her.
I want to deck her. Oh my God, she drives me nuts. Both of them. I just want.
But equally, they make us so happy.
They do.
And I just love their faces.
Me
and
too.
I give them both a kiss.
I love Sadie's stupid fat neck.
Oh, she
does this. She goes. And then it's funny when she's like, she goes. Like all of her neck just comes, like she's part husky, so all of her neck just comes to here, and it's just so fat and fluffy.
She looks like a cookie.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, one that you've dropped on the floor and kicked under the fridge.
Yeah.
You've forgotten about me.
The fuck is wrong with you? You've forgotten about me. I think that's what goes through her head when you give Taz too many pats. God. Anyway.
This episode's off the rails.
Oh man, you'd think that this is the pot one.
You'd think so.
Oh my God.
But yeah, don't you think it's crazy that like that people like nowadays like don't you think it's weird that like the age of like having a kid is like getting progressively later and later?
I don't think it's weird. I mean, times are changing.
No, I know, but like
I think it's weird. I think it's weird that back in the day, people were having them so young.
Yeah.
And it was normal. Like, for example, like we're 25. Back then, they would have had like fucking 3 kids by now. Ew, what the hell?
My mum and dad were married with me.
That's wild.
Now.
That's wild. Like, I can't imagine having my own house and a child at age 25. I'm not mature enough. Like,
I can understand. I can imagine having my own house. I could never imagine buying a house because I couldn't imagine affording one. But you know,
yeah, it's just that all seems too adult.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm just like too immature or whatever, which I don't think I am. I just can't see myself doing any of that.
I feel like we could work out a kid. We could figure it out.
Oh, if we had an oopsie, but like we wouldn't plan one yet.
No. Could you imagine being our age?
We wouldn't have been able to do pop brownies.
No, well, not unless he's chipping in as well.
Getting high on my titty milk. I sounded like a smoker.
I'm very nice to be a smoker.
Oh my God.
And now you're ready for the day. You forgot it about me.
Fuck, stop.
Yeah, I think it's yeah, like you said, like we could figure it out, but I couldn't imagine like, and obviously don't get it wrong, like babies are cute as shit, and all I want to do is cuddle one.
We want a baby, but not fucking now.
God no,
dude, like the Koronski has fucked everything up. We were meant to travel this year. We're meant to travel next year. We're meant to travel and travel and travel before even thinking about having a freaking baby.
Yeah. And
that's what we were meant to do. And then Koronski came along and was like, nah, fuck you guys. Stay in the house together.
You like sitting?
And maybe have a baby.
Yeah.
I'm not pregnant, just FYI. Just in case you guys are thinking this is an announcement. It's not.
Yeah, no, I punched her way too hard in the stomach for her to be pregnant.
Sadie did that for you.
Yeah, because like I don't know, but again, I'd love to own a house, and I feel like we're mature enough to do that now. But I couldn't imagine having a life that like depends on you. Granted, like the dogs do, but like
Not the same. Like you feed them the same thing every fucking night, and they're stoked.
Mm.
You chuck a bone out the back each, and they're happy. That's it. That's them set for hours, man.
Yeah.
Like you don't hear anything. Take them for a quick walk. That's their play for the day. Like you just put a friggin' leash on a baby and take it for a fucking walk.
All right, idiot, come on.
You put fucking a halty on your baby and take it for a walk because it's crying. That's not know how it works.
Granted, there are kids on leashes out there.
Yeah, but they've got.
And my sister got.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, she's real stupid. Yeah. But yeah, the fact that we're meant to be. Dude, this year was meant to be so good. Ugh.
We had all the plans.
All the plans.
You know, I haven't been able to afford. How long has it been?
What?
Doesn't the camera do the thing?
Almost. It's been 26 minutes.
How long is this on for?
28.
Oh, okay. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this is like the first year I've been able to afford to do anything like that. Like the last time I went on an overseas trip, I went by myself and it put me in so much debt. I wanted to kill myself. So this has been the first time I've had spare cash to actually save up and go on a holiday. And it would have been our first fucking overseas holiday together. But no.
Do you want to know something real shit?
What?
We would be 3 weeks away from leaving.
Imagine if I just projectile vomited.
Just
That's so upsetting.
smash the microphone through our fucking skulls.
That's so upsetting.
Yeah. We're meant to my dad lives in Brunei. We're meant to go see him. Shouts out the old man.
If they're watching
Captain Troy.
Horrified by the bot story. It's not the worst thing they've heard on here.
No, Dad can't be horrified by any stories after what Carrie Lynn was telling me.
Oh yeah, we've got black,
we've got
dirt. Yeah. So if there's a problem,
I've got tea to spill, bitch.
Yeah. If there's a problem, message Nick.
Yeah.
Message Nick.
But yeah.
That smug look then.
Gotcha.
Got your daddy-o.
Got your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my grandparents were meant to move to Vietnam for 6 months because they just wanted to. But yeah, so we're meant to go there for Granddad's birthday, and then pop over to Brunei just to see the old boy. But no, I can't do that. So now we got to push everything back to next year, which means it's New Zealand, Brunei, and Vietnam, and then New York City.
Yes.
In 1 year, which is awesome.
It's just, is
expensive for the year.
Is it doable? Is another question.
Yes, but it means sacrificing a bit, I think.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It's not like we do anything anyway. Anyway, this
No.
is a conversation for
This
off
is
the
weird.
podcast.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So
Keep talking.
back on the topic of people having children older, not younger, older. What?
Just talk to me.
What a fucking dickhead. Yeah, I think it's perfectly normal now because people want to travel and they want to buy a house and they want to have cool shit before they spend all their money on a baby.
Yeah, just like live their lives and like build a life that's not just
because like once you have a baby,
that's it.
Well, yeah, like your life comes second to theirs.
Yep.
I don't want that. I only just started liking this on my own life. I've literally only just started liking it. I'm not giving that shit up.
No. For some selfish little asshole that shits himself.
Yeah.
Or herself.
Itself.
Zimself.
Whatever they choose to be.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
man. Yeah. Do you remember when you were a child?
Yeah.
What is the earliest you remember? Like the youngest you remember? What age? Like not earliest memory, but like what age is the youngest you remember anything?
I think I definitely remember being. I know. I remember being 3 years old. I know for a fact I was 3.
That's weird.
Yep. I know. Yep.
Well, I remember being born, so no. Remember coming out of that clacker? No, I think the youngest I remember being is like 5.
Really?
Maybe, or actually no.
Yeah.
In nappies. I don't know how old I was though. I was still
7.
in nappies. No,
I was 22.
It was last week. No, because my memory from being in nappies is pooing in my nappy.
Right.
Well, like, no, I had undies on. I had knickers on. And I needed to poop, and I was running so fast to get to the toilet in time, but I shat my pants. I shat my undies, and it was a proper log. Like, it wasn't just a nugget. It was like a whole fucking log, and I ended up with a tail.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, when was the last time you shit yourself? Do you remember?
Fuck, I don't know. I would have been a little kid. I've never shut myself as an adult. I've had skitties. Does that count? I've never like, that's just from not wiping my ass properly.
Oh no. Like, yeah.
I've never shot. I haven't sharted as an adult. I haven't
really
shat myself as an adult. I've nearly.
Yeah.
I've caught it though, like in between my butt cheeks. But yeah, I haven't pooped myself as an adult because I'm superior.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't think I've shit myself. I definitely haven't shit myself as an adult.
You have?
No, I don't think I have.
Yes, you have.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was going to Brunei.
Really?
Yeah. Wait, what are you talking about?
I'm pretty sure you farted one time and you pinched off the tip of your poo.
Yeah.
And it was like a
It was like a Hershey's kiss.
Hershey's kiss, yeah.
Yeah, that was wild. Yeah. No, I was talking about the time I was going to, well, only time I've been to Brunei. Anyways, I was like rushing in the morning. I was like, oh, fuck. And I was like so nervous because Dad had said that, so Brunei's a Muslim country. And so over there, you can't get like a lot of meats and stuff. And also just normal like meats and that is like expensive. And they've got shit sausages. And so my dad's like, can you bring me bacon and sausages and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, fuck. Okay. Yeah. So I'm basically an international meat smuggler.
Yeah, you got that meat.
Yeah, I got that meat. I'm a fucking meat packer, I tell you what.
You got that fucking sausage.
That sausage.
You got that bratwurst.
You got a cabanossi. And so and
you got that fucking meat log.
Yeah. And so I was nervous because I was traveling to a country I've never been to, a country I really don't know anything about except that my dad lives there.
Why'd you say dad like that?
That's all I know.
My dad.
Fucking dad lives there. Dad lives there. And so I had a whole bunch of meat in my bag, and I was so fucking nervous I was gonna get like detained in an overseas prison for having sausage.
With Sharia law.
Yeah, with chorizo.
They bend you over and they fuck you with it up there.
Like, what are you in here for? I had too many sausages in my bag. So I was really nervous, and I was like, oh fuck. And I get like nervous tummy real bad. Like when I did your shot, I diarrheaed all day. Like it's just bad. And I was like, oh fuck.
I think I'd rather have diarrhea than throw up when you're nervous. I vomit when I'm nervous, so
yeah.
Continue your story.
But yeah, and then I was about to leave. I had my bags at the front of the door, and Matt was going to drop me off to the airport, and I was like, oh fuck. And I was like, oh, what am I doing? And I was in the kitchen, and you know how like you do this like the thing, like where you like can't think it, you're like got like 10 things in your mind, and you're like, oh fuck, what do I do first? And like really like it's now we got to go kind of thing. And I went, and I just went and I just farted just shit, just fucking water, just farted water all through my undies, and I was just like, oh god. And yeah, so I just threw those undies in the bin because I didn't have time to clean them. And I
Fair
also wasn't
enough.
going to make Matt or Sam clean my shitty undies.
But if you throw it at him in the face,
Catch!
clean these.
Bitch.
It doesn't even fucking fall off. It just sticks.
Drives me to the airport with my shitty undies on his noggin. Anyway, yeah, that was the last time I shit myself. Or no, actually the Hershey's Kiss one would have been the last time.
I don't even remember where or when that was. I don't even remember if I was there.
Sure you were.
I just remember you telling me about it. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. That's such a classic Nick move. Well,
anyway,
shit stories. What is like one of the as a kid, like the shittiest things that you did? Like to your sister, to your parents, to your friends, anything.
I don't know. Do you have it? Yeah. Let me think. Do you have any?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I used to throw tantrums a lot over everything. I was a very jealous girl.
Right.
I used to truly believe in my soul that Kurt was the favorite child. Kurt's my brother, was the favorite child. And it was burnt into my brain that I wasn't liked or loved. We're getting deep and dark.
Cool.
That wasn't the case. I just genuinely thought that he was the favorite because I was always told that he was the favorite.
Yeah.
A certain someone used to always tell me that Kurt was the favorite. Anyway, that's a story for another day. So because of this ingrained fucking self-hatred, I used to throw tantrums a lot because I wanted attention too, and I wanted cool stuff too. So I used to get angry about example, Kurt's birthday. I would get really upset if he got all the presents and I didn't get anything because for some reason I thought that he was the favorite because he was getting all the attention on his motherfucking birthday. So, yeah, I remember having a meltdown in the main street because he got some presents and I got nothing. But like when it was my birthday, I'd rub it in his face that I got all these presents and he got nothing, and I would be a little bitch and like I wouldn't even let him have some of my cake. Obviously he had some, but I didn't want him to have any.
Did you like when you say like you didn't want him to have any of your cake, did you like make it known? You're like,
oh yeah,
no, you can't have any.
Yes, I'd be like you go to bitch. Like you go to grab some and you go,
really?
Just like this, like pretend you're going to grab some cake.
Give me cake.
No, it's my cake.
That's my cake.
That's my cake.
Oh no,
that's
but like
my mud cake. It's got my name on it. That says "Happy Birthday, Andrea." You can't have any.
Yeah, everyone else is having cake.
No, that's mine.
Yeah, but everyone.
I don't hate them though. I hate you.
I like these people. I fucking hate you.
You're a piece of shit. So fuck off.
Ugh.
Yeah, God, I was a great small child, but as I got a little bit older, say like between the ages of like 8 and like 13, I was a fucking bitch.
8
and 13.
Oh yeah.
I was a fucking bitch. I would just have the worst meltdowns you could possibly think of, like just screaming at the top of my lungs like somebody just died type tantrums. So it's good to see nothing's changed.
At least you're consistent.
Yeah. So that's like something that I can think of. How about you?
I honestly don't. I was honestly a fucking perfect child, so I'm not really too sure. But
so you've done a full 180.
Yeah, full 180. I'm a real piece of shit now.
Yeah.
So, no, I mean the only thing I can really think of, Sam and I used to like. Actually, me and Chanel used to fight like a lot when we were kids, but like I don't know if it was like a jealousy thing or something. I don't know what it was.
I think young siblings just don't like each other.
Yeah,
it's a rivalry,
and like you don't get each other.
Me and Kurt didn't like each other either, and now we're like, I guess, I wouldn't say we're super close, but like we're close.
Yeah, your brother and sister are close.
We don't fight.
Yeah. Be like, Chanel and I would like beat each other's throats about everything. And like, actually, one thing that makes me laugh, and I think about it probably at least once a week to this day, is like when we would have fights when we were kids, Mum would be like, I just don't get it. Me and your dad planned you guys out to be 5 years apart so this kind of stuff wouldn't happen. What do you mean? How long apart have anything to do? It's like, well, because you're older and you're meant to be looking after her, and because you'd be passed on and then you could like share an interest. It's like, that's not how this works. Why would you think that that's how this would work?
Well, she's not completely wrong.
I guess, but like
Emma, my sister Emma is 8 years younger than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 years younger than me. And it was like that with us. I didn't hate her as a baby. I hate her now.
Yeah.
Not jokes. There was a period of time where I fucking hated her. But that was when she was going through her bitchy preteen age and I was like going through some shit too, so I just wanted to rip her fucking face off.
Yeah.
We get along really good now, but as a baby, she was my baby. She was my little
I
used to look after her. I used to feed her, not with my boob. Like I used to give her bottles and I used to play with her and stuff. And that was 8 years difference. So you're not completely wrong.
Yeah, but I don't know,
I think it'd be different with a boy and a girl, I guess.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, boys are like, I hate girls. I'm going to beat her up.
True. Yeah. Well, I guess, okay, when mum and dad, I remember mum and dad told me that mum was pregnant. And they're like, you're going to have a little baby sister. And I cried.
Kurt did too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, man. This sucks.
When mum told me and my brother that she was having a girl, I was so fucking excited. And he bawled his eyes out. He was not happy, Jan. And those two, like to this day, they're not close at all. Like, I feel like he just couldn't give two shits about her at all. Like, it's wild. Like, so she's, for those playing at home, she's not my full sister. She's my half sister. So I feel like me and her get along great. Like, but I've lived a lot of my life with her where Kurt hasn't.
Yeah.
So they're kind of not very close.
Yeah, they didn't really ever have the time to be close.
Well, yeah. So like whenever they hang out, it's kind of like awkward. They've just got no common interest or anything like that. They're just related.
Yeah.
But yes, it was the same with me and Kurt growing up though. We're a year and a half apart. Yeah. Yeah. And we used to beat the living shit out of each other. Like fucking like boxing. I'm talking like punching each other in the fucking head type shit. So you're not alone.
No.
Yeah. It's definitely a boy versus girl thing.
Yeah, I'm sure that's all it is. I know, it was just such like a weird I don't know. Just an odd thing to think of now. Especially like because me and Chanel are really close.
Yeah, well, you guys are super close, so I can't imagine you guys not getting along.
Yeah, no, she wasn't. Yeah, she wasn't. Well, we just used to fight heaps. It was just weird to look back on it now.
But did you go through a phase as like not that long ago where you kind of weren't that close or you were fighting? So like you were older, but like not old enough to like get over shit, if that makes sense.
You mean like you could hold a grudge?
Well, so like with me and Emma, like our age gap is like it's kind of big, but like I went through a phase, say when I was like 15, 16, where I fucking hated her because she was just so annoying, and we used to fight all the time.
Yeah, well, I think I went through a phase of really not understanding her and her being actually, yes. So she had she had a fucking ow, dude. Something's in my eye.
He's just crying because he's a little bitch boy.
Don't call me that.
I need a fart.
That got recorded.
That was so loud. That fucking stinks.
So I remember she went through this phase, and it's hilarious looking at her now because she's like quite a beautiful, like young
She's
lady,
a very pretty girl.
and she's very smart. Well, she's
smart ass.
She's just fucking smart ass. Dresses well, dude. If you see photos of her from when she was like, I would say 8 to 13 actually. She wore mismatch fucking board shorts and polo shirts everywhere. Just had different colored polo shirts with different colored stains on them. It was thongs. Her hair was like all ringlets. It looked like a fucking Cabbage Patch doll hair. And she had these like dorky ass glasses. She was just hilarious. Like she was hilarious to look at.
We had the same childhood.
Yeah.
I used to wear board shorts and I used to wear boys' clothes.
Yeah.
But I used to get around barefoot. I had Tonka trucks.
Yeah.
Growing up.
Yeah.
I used to think that I was a boy. But that's what happens when you grow up with an older brother.
Well, I guess, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
You just learn to play in the fucking dirt with them because I don't know, like it was the same thing.
It's the fun. It's what you just what you
but
know,
then
right?
As you get older, you're like, oh, I should probably like act a bit girlier because I was like, oh, I want boys to like me, so I should probably put some effort into how I look now.
Yeah. But yeah, and then and she was fucking annoying, and she would always watch like Disney Channel, but like just the same fucking like she would watch High School Musical on repeat, which like if you listen to if you hear a High School Musical song now, it's fun, but if you hear that shit on repeat every day, it's like Chinese water torture. It's just.
Emma used to watch she was like 4 though.
Yeah.
She used to watch you just reminded me Monsters Inc. every single day.
No
I knew that
way.
fucking movie word for word. I knew it word for word. I'd come home from school and it would be fucking on TV and mum would give me the look of like fucking end my shit. I still remember. And I'd be like, fuck. But she was 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe even younger.
Yeah. No, she was. Yeah. She was way older than that.
Old enough to not be that way.
Old enough to be not fucking annoying. But yeah. Yeah, I reckon it would have been like 8 to 13. It was just all that. But yeah. She's cool now. She's fine. Doing well.
She's alright.
Yeah. Only one I got, so.
Oh man.
Cool. Well, do you want to wrap her up?
How long have we been going for?
Only 48 minutes.
Yeah, but we're going to play the other one on the end.
Oh, yeah, true. Okay. Yeah, look, I think it's good time as any. I think it's a nice down slope in. But yeah, so my fucking birthday next weekend, so that's cool. But if my mum says yes to it, which I think she might, please obviously leave either comments. Just leave a comment asking questions.
Yeah. It could be a medical problem that you currently have.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah. So like, for example, say you have a wart in your pussy and you want to know all about it.
Yeah,
give us a bloody shout. Or if you're just curious about a wart in a pussy, just let us know. Say, hey, I'm curious about this. Or you could actually have it, but you're too embarrassed. So you're like, hey, I am curious about a wart pussy. I'm asking for a friend.
Yeah.
It's fine. It will be discreet. We won't. No, we're going to say your name.
No, actually, no. If you don't want us to, you can just say
ask,
like, hey.
Say, keep it anonymous.
Yeah.
If you're fucking boring.
Yeah.
If you're a little bitch, yeah, fine. You can do that. We'll respect your fucking privacy.
I guess. Anyway.
Fuck people.
Fuck
people and their privacy.
Dogs.
But we will respect it because we like to act on consent. So yeah, let's leave it there.
Cool. But yeah, that'd be cool. I think if my mum would like to do that, that'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. Again, sorry about last week, but please watch now. So goodbye. Cool. Welcome back to the 4th episode of the NA podcast. How you going?
Mm-hmm. What about you?
Good. Oh god.
Hello.
Do you have anything planned?
No.
No.
Nope. This is gonna be really great.
Not gonna work.
Let's quickly think of something. Now. Do you want me to just say random words until you think of something whack?
Maybe.
Green juice, puffer juice, green puffer juice.
Puffer juice. Sounds gross.
Parents Fair. Do you remember that song?
Yeah.
That show? How does it go? That green juice, beaver juice, pop juice, guava juice. large fries, chocolate shake. You know that part.
The bit before it doesn't have anything to do with puffer juice.
What?
You said puffer juice.
Yeah, but I don't know the words. There's guava juice or something in there somewhere, but I just say things with juice on the end because I don't know what he's saying.
But what does he even? Yeah, okay. I don't remember what he says there.
Yeah, I don't know either. Maybe we should Google it.
Maybe.
Right now, can I play it out loud, or will we get in trouble?
Doesn't matter.
Why? Remember the time you stopped me from singing a song because you were like, copyright, copyright, copyright?
No?
No, I was going to play a song on my phone.
Oh, yeah, but I don't think we have to worry about getting copyright striked.
Okay. Odd Parents theme song. Oh, there's a remix. This part ready?
It does say guava juice. What are other cartoons that you used to watch as a kid? Fairly Odd Parents was a massive one for me.
Yeah, I loved Very Odd Parents. That was one of my favorites. Dexter's Laboratory.
I remember it being a thing. I don't remember anything about that show. Oh, his sister's name's Dee Dee.
Yeah, and they hate each other.
Right.
But that's all I remember of it as well. Johnny Bravo.
I remember Johnny Bravo.
Do you though? Because I remember I had to tell you what colour his hair was.
It's blonde.
Yeah, because I told you that.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I didn't think it was.
Remember that?
I do.
And I was like, the fuck are you on about?
I don't know why I thought I must have been confused with his shirt because that's the only thing that's actually like black on him.
Hoo, ha, hoo. That's what he does when he's like, hoo, ha, hoo. You know?
Yeah. Do you remember Rocket Power?
Rocket Power.
Yeah, it was like the group of 5 friends and they did like extreme sports and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
That show was awesome.
I vaguely remember it. I remember a skater guy, is that right? With is that what you said it's about?
Yeah, extreme. It's like group of 5 friends.
About extreme sport, but
Yeah.
was there something? All I remember is someone skating and they wear like knee pads and a helmet and they've got weird hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but they don't just do skateboarding.
No, but that's all I remember. Is what I'm saying.
I remember this one episode where they had to race someone, but it was like they kept changing sports like halfway through the race. Like it was like, oh, snowboarding in this section. And it's like, oh, bloody mountain biking in this section. You know? Like a triathlon of extreme sports.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, when I was a kid, I was like, this shit is sick.
Yeah. What other shows were there? Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah. And Ren and Stimpy.
Oh my god, Ren and Stimpy, yeah. SpongeBob, of course.
Yes. The king.
Yep. Hannah Montana was one of my favorites.
Mm.
You get the limo out front. Yeah. What else was there?
Sweet Life.
Yep.
I was talking about cartoons though. But
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I can't say I've watched a full episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
As in, like, you didn't like it? Or you just...
No, I just never got into it.
It's funny. It's
Yeah.
actually really funny. I don't remember.
There's heaps of
but,
episodes of that, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah. So, how was your day?
Long. Busy. What about you?
Yeah, I was good.
Mm.
Notice anything different?
Shiny.
Fuck that dog. What else did I do today?
That's it, isn't it?
I bought some things.
Mm.
Then I came home. That's all, folks. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Think. Can you really not think of anything to talk about with me?
I'm trying.
Come on.
I'm sorry. Now I'm like under pressure. Under pressure.
This is all getting cut out.
Yeah. It'd be weird if it stayed in. Has the protests and stuff stopped yet? Stopped?
Is that what we're going to talk about
No,
right
I'm
now?
sorry.
We can stop and not do it.
I want to do it. I feel like I've got stage fright. What? So gainy.
Come on. We'll do it another time.
No. Be angry at me.
No.
You annoyed at me?
No.
Almost?
Yeah. Do you want to do it or not?
Yeah, I just don't know what to talk about.
So that means no.
It doesn't mean I don't want to do it.
So we're going to sit here and
I don't know. Should I stop this?
Yeah.